a.m. on a day like that, I got a call from my dad and he said, "Go to your mother's room, she is sick." Hi everyone, my name is Ibrahim and I am a third year medical student in Nigeria, and in this video I'm going to be telling you about my journey to medical school and the story that inspired me to study medicine. Firstly, my road to medicine was not a straight one. I'm not one of those persons that tell you that since the day I was born I knew that I wanted to study medicine. I think up until JSS3, if you would have asked me, Ibrahim, what do you want to study? The answer would have been petrochemical engineering. So fast track to SS1, I got admitted into the science department and I could slowly feel myself in all essence becoming, what's the word I'm looking for? Unserious. Because it was a huge change for me. Like, these courses were completely different from what I was used to, and I started losing focus in my studies. I started playing a lot and I wasn't paying that much attention in class. So Allah saved my life and I met an amazing friend of mine. Some of you know him as George Marcel Uchenna Obiano, and he in all essence just changed my life. When I think of words like endurance, perseverance, and just believing that whatever happens to you in this life happens for a reason, I think of Uchenna. But the thing is, we didn't actually become friends right away. In fact, I remember the first day I went into my class, I think it was SS1B. He was the first person in the class. He was sitting down, he had a window seat. Now, what you need to understand about him is that he wasn't repeating SS1. He had already promoted to SS2, but his dad made him repeat SS1 so that he can get his grades up. So we slowly started talking to each other. We slowly started sitting next to each other, and he actually made me develop an interest in biology, which I was just losing track of biology at that point. And he was actually the first person who taught me Newton's 3 laws of motion. Yes, that is Uchenna for you. So we started going to his house after school to study, and that was when he taught me Newton's 3 laws of motion. So me being in their house around his family members, because his father is a doctor, all his 3 elder brothers are doctors, and his sister is also a nurse, and he usually tells me stories about his father and his siblings. That in a way developed my interest in medicine, because I started thinking of, wow, this is a way that I can have a direct impact on someone's life. So at this point it was sort of like, yeah, medicine, engineering. My final decision came in the 3rd term of SS1 at around 2 a.m. on a day like that. I got a call from my dad and he said, "Go to your mother's room, she is sick." And we went to the hospital, and there I met Dr. Chinedu, who is a graduate of my own secondary school, Gombe High School, House of the Blues. So when he came to us, he had this look on his face, like this kind of look that just made me feel like everything's gonna be okay, you're safe, everything's gonna be okay. So he just asked her some basic questions, did an exam, and quickly wrote a drug for her, which she was given, and within 5 minutes my mom was up and my mom was fine, happy and healthy, and we were able to go back home that day. So me seeing how a doctor can have an impact on someone's life in a very short period of time, and the fact that I never want to feel that helpless again, these 2 things got me saying, like, yeah, it's medicine all the way. I think I can actually remember the actual point where I was standing and I told myself I'm going to study medicine. I think I should leave. I'm going to make another separate video. It should be playing right here when I've uploaded this video. I think it was in front of the radiology department of the Federal Teaching Hospital, Gombe, and I was facing the accident and emergency department. I was actually sitting down on a bench and I was facing the accident and emergency department, and I told myself, I'm going to study medicine and I'm going to be a doctor. I want to be the kind of doctor that instills confidence in his patient, that you walk in a room and the patient as a serious person. I know that I'm safe because one day there's gonna be a little kid, a very, very scared little kid that's gonna be depending on you to bring back his mom to him safe and sound. And inshallah, you and I are gonna be ready for that day. Wow, I made this video to inspire you all, and in a way I inspired myself. So I'm going to go study right now, and I also urge you to do so, because one day there's gonna be someone, you're gonna be the doctor to someone's loved one, or even maybe my own loved ones, okay? So, and they're gonna be depending on you to save their life. Trust me, it's worth it. Every late night, every backache, every tear that rolls down your face, and every single time you doubt yourself, I want you to think about how many lives you're gonna save in the future, because every single one of those lives is dependent on you to be the very best version of yourself that you can be on that day. So I urge you all to try your best not to let them down. So that has been my journey to medicine, and 5 years later I am a third-year medical student in Nigeria. So stay safe, much love always, and I will see you